Hi everyone, welcome to the Matrix Oracle. My name is Audrey. I am your host for this astro forecast for July 17th, 18th, 2023. 19th? Okay, maybe. Yes, the energy actually, as far as the sacred geometry, is going to be long lasting with this sacred formation here called the Yod. Okay, if some of you don't know about the Yod, we're going to talk about this. By the way, happy new moon. We're not going to cover again the special new moon energies. There's a lot of psychic activation. There is a lot of healing abilities that are being triggered. Okay, so some of you, if you want to review this energy, you can go back into the astro forecast and look at what's going on. We have a lot, as usual, with the cosmic energies. The sun for the next 5 days is in the last degrees of Cancer. So Cancer, healer of the heart, healer of the, emotional layer of body. Here we have a lot of protection in the last degrees of Cancer. That means you've covered already lessons of self-mastery as far as your heart and knowing what's good or not, remembering some of the past lessons. And if you haven't, then the rest of the sacred geometry will make sure that you pay attention. Okay, so we do have this energy here that is really protective, and we have even something called the shield of protection, the shield of fate, which is here with we actually have two. So we are very protected through our energy work, through whatever we're trying to achieve and put out there in terms of manifestation. Okay, you're setting your intention right now for the next cycle of energy. Every 28 days we have collectively a new moon energy, and we have all phases of the moon that help us understand what strengthens us and what weakens us. Okay, so this next cycle is very much about your healing powers, your intuition becoming supernatural, okay, as far as the things you didn't think you could do. Okay, they're being activated right now. The shield of protection, the sun, Uranus, and Neptune. Okay, so that's number one. Uranus is at the apex, and this is still about your optimism. So some of you realize that your optimism is protected if you are closing certain doors, certain chapter. It's a very good guideline to go about life towards how you feel. Does this bring you upliftment to think about doing this, going after that, going to see this person, not going to see them? So pay attention to some of your moods. Actually, people that are very moody, you're probably very empathetic. Okay, so some of you, if you need support, because empaths are very sensitive to sound, everyone is sensitive to sound, but some people are more aware that they are, go and check out in the bio link. I have a link to my music healing frequency that is on my YouTube, and I have a series, so 6 videos for becoming a super empath, removing some of the negative conditioning. So we still have this energy here as far as the placement of the last degree of the sun, where we're removing some of the things, the negativity, the toxic energy we don't want to deal with, so we can enjoy the summer. Okay, we have another protection and protective shield here with Pluto retrograde, Neptune at the apex, and Uranus again. This is very much about you being able to close the doors that you need to close in order to feel more joy and to really feel in alignment with what's meant for you. Now, this is protection. The universe wants you to use your positivity, your upliftment, your joy as a navigation, a compass for you to know whether or not this needs to continue in your life or this needs to end. What can I do to change certain things about myself? What do I need to bring to awareness to myself, to my conscious self, so I can move from attracting things again and again that I don't want? Why am I mentioning this? It's because Venus, dear Venus, that is soon going to go into retrograde. Venus, master teacher of desires through love and money. Okay, materializing things through Venus. We have here what we call a yod. This is the universe pointing the finger and saying, you see, all that you multiply, you can multiply it in good or bad. Is up to you. The universe responds to vibration and frequency. It doesn't care whether you're going to snowball one way or the other. What you vibrate to is going to be amplified. So some of you, if you're seeing things that are amplified in your life that you don't want, don't panic. Just actually kind of say, like, what is it that I'm creating right now? Do I want this? No. Okay, if I don't want it, what do I have to change in myself to create something different? Because that's the only thing you can control is yourself. Some of you, realizing the self-mastery and the potential that you have, the alchemy is very important, okay? So this is how we're starting this week. Plus on the notes that we are planting new seeds of intention, that we are going to be cosmically activated to receive more awareness as far as what we're capable of. And that means in the process, what are the things that have been in our way that made us feel less capable of? Okay, so some of the things maybe you were telling yourself that you heard from others that are still playing in the background of your mind, okay? The way maybe you feel towards yourself and what you need to upgrade, to change. We have collectively this North Node, where is it? Here. The North Node that is shifting into Aries. The last degrees of Aries are very much about bringing the light of consciousness. And on what? Well, the dynamic of the North Node and South Node between Aries and Libra is literally between the I, individuality, and others, you know, relationships. So some of you, if you still have codependent dynamics, if you're still, you know, looking for people pleasing, you know, validation, approval, definitely we are entering until January 11, 2025. We're entering a phase where you're going to really heal your relationship with yourself. So that's a beautiful start as far as the energies for this, you know, opening for the North Node in Aries. You're going to really learn how to value yourself in a greater way. Find a little bit of your place towards your relationship, where you're overgiving, what disempowers you, what empowers you, and finding a harmonious balance in those dynamics. So this is how we're starting the week. If some of you want to take advantage of my special reading for the North Node, South Node energy, what this means for you for this upcoming phase, and what I added as a bonus, what your natal North Node and South Node mean in your chart, you can go on my bio link, check out the link. I only have 8 spots left. That's it for this week. I have limited spots for certain readings. So thank you so much for being here. Happy new moon. I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.